Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to Altcoin Daily with Bitcoin Gorilla. Yes, I am back and I'm back to update you on Polkadot. By the end of this video, you are going to understand what's up with Polkadot and why the parachain that has gone live, what it could do to the price of Polkadot. But the auction, you are also going to get who won the auction and what that is actually doing and how the auction works if you're new to Polkadot. All these fundamental analysis you're going to get in this video. When I'm done with it, we're going to come back and break down the price using the simple price action strategy by Bitcoin Gorilla. Of course, I developed this strategy from scratch. No indicators are allowed in my chart, so I'll be breaking down this chart using simple price action tools, just two tools, the rectangular tool and the trend lines. So after drawing this chart, we are actually going to break down this market, and I will share my honest opinion. Now, please mind you, it is weekly chart. My analysis are longer time frame. Do not wait 2 to 3 days and come complaining under the comment section that hey, nothing has moved. Hello, it is weekly chart. You have to be patient at least a month or 2 or 3. The reason is that for you to make good money in this market, you must understand there's something called consolidation, sideways market, and they can take a long time to break out. This is why you must learn patient. Trading is 80% waiting, 10% buying, 10% selling. Trading lower time frame will only cost you more losses. This is why I do my analysis on weekly chart. And the good thing is it's also buying me time for me to have time to do other things and then come back to update you because I have to work on other analysis. Weekly chart, working with it always keeps me on the go. And hey, I will always come and update you. I remember Bitcoin Gorilla. Let's break down Polkadot. No, so Polkadot right now is trading at $29.93 with a total supply of 1.1 billion approximately, right? This is it. Now, currently the market cap is around 29.5 approximately. That's 29.5 billion dollars approximately. Now, in the past 24 hours, the volume has dropped a little, that's 0.38%. You can see the move has not been that great for Polkadot in the last 24 hours. But what is the all-time price that this coin has ever seen in its lifetime? Well, Polkadot, as of 2 months ago, November 2021, hit the price of $55. Big move, right? The all-time low, which was around a year ago, was $2.69 around August 2020. So that means if you have held or bought Polkadot from August 2020 to just 2021, 1 year, you would have made over so much money, over 1,000%. That's a good news. But what is it about this coin that it made this big move in a year of launch? Well, Polkadot is an open source shared multi-chain protocol that connects and secure a network of specialized blockchains, facilitating cross-chain transfer of any data or asset type, not just token, therefore allowing blockchains to be interoperable with each other. Now, Polkadot was designed to provide a foundation for a decentralized internet of blockchain known as Web3. This is a very important point. Polkadot was designed to provide a foundation for a decentralized internet of blockchain known as Web3. I don't know if you know what Web3 is, but I know that Web3 is about to be the latest internet that will be carrying us and make creators the owners of their content and give power to everyone like me and you instead of the tech giants like Google, Amazon, and so controlling our data and doing whatever they like to with it, selling it to advertisements and all of that. That is going to end with Web3 because it's going to be decentralized. I have power to do whatever I want with my data, wipe it whenever I want to, and so do you. That is what, and not just that, it's going to bring a new um set of futures, like the web is going to be faster, the web is going to do things that it couldn't do before. Remember, web one could not take pictures and some GIF and the rest, it was limited. Web 2 was upgraded to even take videos and a lot of things. Now web 3 is going to come with more features, and one of those very beneficial features is decentralization of the internet. You see, The most important thing about Polkadot is that Polkadot is a sharded, let me use that English. Polkadot is a sharded multi-chain network, meaning it can process many transactions on several chains in parallel. That is parachains. In parallel, that's parachains. This parallel processing power improves scalability. Custom blockchain are quick and easy to develop using the substrated framework, and substrate frameworks are designed to be easy to connect to the Polkadot network. The network is also highly flexible and adaptive, allowing the sharing of information and functionality between participants. Polkadot can be automatically upgraded without the need for a fork in order to implement new features or remove bugs. Now, Polkadot Parachain are lives. Polkadot Parachains are live. The wait is over. The launch is here. And for us to really understand what this is all about, I think we should understand what Polkadot we should try and understand what the whole Parachain slot auction is. You see, Parachain connects to Polkadot by leasing a slot on the relay for up to 69 weeks at a time with the option to renew. Parachain slots are assigned by an on-chain auction, with auction winners locking up a bond in DOT for the duration of the lease. Now, auctions and crowd loans are raised. Auctions and crowd loans rise the bar for blockchain products. Okay, incentivizing them to demonstrate their technology and gain community support prior to launch. Now, how does it works? You see, it first of all the bonding to bid in an auction. Parachain teams agree to lock up their DOT tokens for a duration of the lease. Why bonded for the lease? The DOT cannot be used for other activities like staking or transfer or trading. You can use the DOT for anything during this period of the lease. Now, after the lease period, you have the cost of listing is only come from the fact that you cannot be able to use your DOT during the period of or spend it. You can spend it, you can't withdraw it, you can't do anything during those periods. Now, crowd loans. Some parachain teams will fund their auction bid with the help of a crowd loan campaign, which allows them to accept contribution from DOT holders. Now, crowd loan contributors get their DOT back at the end of the lease, and parachain teams can choose to reward them in various ways, including with the distribution of parachain native token. Now, auction period. The auction period on Polkadot has an open bidding period of approximately 1 week. At the end of the bidding period, the precise moment of the auction's close is determined retroactively. This prevents last minute auction snipping and promotes more accurate price discovery. Now, after the auction, the slot duration and the release period, each slot on the relay chain can be released for a maximum period of 96 weeks. So if you are going into this leasing in Polkadot, just have it at the back of your mind. It is going to last for 96 weeks. When bidding on a slot, Parachain can choose the length of their desired lease by selecting a contagious range of 12 weeks increment known as lease period. Multiple Parachains can win a single auction if they successfully bid on a non-overlapping lease. And this just happened because why? The recent auction that just took place just ended in December. And as I'm talking to you, the auction bidding ended um in December, and a winner is out. The team that won the Parachain auction was called Acala token. So we have a new token that is born from this auction. So the team that won is Acala token, and it will be going. It's the whole thing happened. The winning whole thing was announced on the 17th, and it is also said from it will go on board from December 17, 2021, from the period of December 17 to October 20th, 2023. Now, that is the first batch, and there will be a second batch. Now, this second batch is the winning team also will be announced around March 11th 2022, from this March 11 2022 all the way to January 12 2024. So we have seen that Acala token won the bidding in the auction, and currently Acala is still an ICO, and the ICO has ended, right? And very soon it will start being traded. Now, Akara is the DeFi hub of Polkadot. Scale your the app to Polkadot with Acala, because this is a very compatible Ethereum smart chain contract platform optimized for DeFi. Now, like you can see, this whole crowd loan ended up having 31.5 million dot that was contributed. Remember what I said? You have to lock your token during this time, and this was what was locked. So if you were part of those who took in part in this whole crowd for loan of a thing, then you should check your reward, because your reward will be on Acala. So by the time Acala goes up, what is Acala? Is the decentralized finance network and liquidity hub of Polkadot. Is a layer one smart contract platform that is scalable, right? So here it is actually an application with trustless exchanges, and it is optimized for DeFi and built in liquidity and ready made for financial applications. With its trustless exchange, decentralized stablecoin AUSD, so it has a decentralized stablecoin called AUSD. Dot liquidity staking LDOT. Now an EVM. Akara lets developer access the best of Ethereum and the full power of substrate. Right now that we know a little bit of Ankara, well, it is the ICO is over, the sharing of the token is over, and it's about to go trading very soon by this 2022. So now that we have a little overview of what this whole process on Pocket chain is and why it could be very, very important for Web3, I tell you, this coin is going to have a very great future. Watch out for Polkadot. The fact that Web3 is coming, watch out for Polkadot. So, hey, it is time for us to come and jump into the technical aspect, the most interesting aspect, the money back aspect, because it is this price that will tell me what I am likely going to back on Polkadot. Remember, the fact that the services is good doesn't mean the price will be going up, 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 up. There will always be a pullback. There will always be a retest, and this is why analysis, technical analysis, is important aside from fundamental analysis. So let's break down this price. But please, before I go on breaking this price, my strategy was personally developed by me. Credits to Bitcoin Gorilla. And if you end up liking it, because they might sound strange, like something you're not used to, do give me a thumbs up to encourage me coming to update you on what is happening on Polkadot. And also, if you are interested in trading 4 hours, I trade 4 hours with my family. That is Makaveli Traders on the go. If you are interested in coming to trade 4 hours with me, then you should come to Makaveli Traders, where I'm going to give you 3 months intensive trading training, and then you can dive with me. Everything about me and everything about Makaveli Traders can be found on this website called Makaveli Traders. You can check the link. I'm going to leave it under this video. It is my website, and I am here to tell you that you are going to get trained. No more FOMO, no more liquidation when trading futures. Please, my name Bitcoin Gorilla comes from my trading strategy, which is 125x. So yeah, my analysis are always higher time frame weekly chart on YouTube. But if you're interested to having market analysis on the go, then you should come to the house and trade live with me. It's a lifetime, it's a one-time payment for a lifetime access, which means you don't have to worry about repayment. I'm not interested in your money, but I have to put a respect on my name and put some price on that entry fee, or some people are going to disrespect me out here, knowing how fully well I put in the work to create this strategy. And I'm going to share it with you for a lifetime, sharing what I learn daily, sharing my improvement with you, and even sharing my entries, exit, and each trade I trade. Imagine what that means and why I have to put a fee on this gate. So do understand. But though the fees are cheap, it's affordable, right? So pro for spot pro traders is just as cheap as this. It's one-time payment. I have three types of membership: spot traders membership, futures traders membership, and staking. Yeah, I'm so busy, but yet I love to trade this market and I make videos. This is why I share my entries on the go. It's easy for me to share my entry than trade with a family while still keeping up with the market and making videos for you. So if you're interested, come and join me in MAKAVELI Traders. But for now, let's jump right back and keep breaking down Polkadot and see what this price has to do next. Now, I am going to first of all start by implementing my simple support and resistance. Now, support and resistance, I will always say this in my chart. And if you already know these things, remember, I'm going to leave a timestamp under this video for you to fast forward and go straight to the part where I start explaining the price. Now, I'm going to go ahead and draw the chart. What I'm getting is support and resistance. Support and resistance are area on your chart where price get to and couldn't move further down. Support, they couldn't move further down because these are hidden demand zones that prevent price from moving further down. Instead, price is forced to reverse and change direction. Example of those point here, you can see price fall, it stalled for a moment and change direction. Now, sometimes, not all the time, price could likely continue it after that pause. So there's always a pause on the support to see if there's enough demand to change the direction of price, or the dump continues. If there's not enough demand and the supply keeps growing, it will break the support. So let's also talk about resistance. Now, one thing you must know is supports are always found when price is going down. Resistance are always found when price is going up, and they are hidden supply areas on your chart. So now that I know what these are, they are they are also the opposite of support. So they act just like support. They stop price from moving up. Example of those places is right here, and right here. There's a lot of them, but I am just mapping out the most obvious ones in your face. Now, this chart analysis is weekly chart. So this weekly chart, I am also going to be interested in the most obvious ones in my face. Yes, there's a lot of them, but I'm not trading higher time frame, and this analysis is higher time frame. I'm not trading lower time frame. This analysis is higher time frame. So now that I've gotten these areas, I'm going to go further and bring in my box. So this is the Bitcoin Gorilla box. This is where my personal strategy start from, and I will tell you the next thing I'm going to do is try to get the support and resistance. And this is the major support area. Now, this line is a bit extended from the view, right? So I'm going to take this up right here. So this is my most important demand area in this chart, but there are other demands area, but I'm talking about the major demand area, and this is the major supply area for now. Now, supply and demand always rise and drop, right? This is why support and resistance also always break. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in the trend line. Remember, I said trend line and rectangle. So my trend line, I need a minimum of two beautiful touches to keep my line. Now, also, I can tell you, like I said, we can have us another one up here. That's the seller's line. Now, the beautiful thing about this seller's line is that it is giving me a channel vibe. There's a vibe like a channel in this point. But before I move further, I can tell you that this price has also been acting funny around this range, right? You can see the range that has somehow contained price and forced price to move in a very weird move. Like you can see it coming back and back again. So that move, even though it went to this point, this is supply area. So I'm just interested in the middle of the box where the drama actually happened. And now that I have that drama, I am also going to go ahead and get the support and resistance of this area. Now, time is running out of me, so I'm going to rush and finish this analysis because I want to keep to time. It's just 20 minutes and I can't exceed 20 minutes. I have 2 minutes to give you the roundup of this. So here's the thing. Let's go straight into the point. I am not done. I can see that there's another line here. Now, this could be an intraday support. And I can tell you, can we just look at it on 4 hours? Yes, we can. And this is the intraday support. So let me use this on daily chart, not 4 hours, sorry, daily chart. And I'm going to try to explain this chart on daily chart, giving you a simple analysis. Where price is a supply zone, right? A supply zone of this my box, which tells me that, hello, Polkadot has two choices, and this two choices is going to determine what happens here. Reason is, this is the middle of my box and it cannot be trusted. So Polkadot can either go like this and down to this point. From this point, so this most important area I'm talking about is in the range of $22 to $27. So this range is a range that could either stop, especially when it's around $26. It could stop Polkadot from falling, and Polkadot could attempt this resistance here. Why do I feel like Polkadot could attempt the resistance at $41 again? $41 to around $48 to $50. Why? Is because we need a seller line. There's no seller line, so there's no any fresh rejection. So that move is possible. But also, if the supply continue because of the supply zone here, then Polkadot could see a dive down from this current point of $32, and it's going to actually head to where? It's going to head to $15 to $16 range. Hopefully, it doesn't touch $11. Now, this is worst case scenario. Hello, we spent so much time on the technical analysis, but I will come back to update you on this Polkadot.